You are always welcome here at Bee's Place. It's good to see you today. Today's devotional will be coming to you from Calm Moments for Anxious Days with Max Lucado. And the title today is No Spirit of Fear. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. That's found in 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7. Fear never wrote a symphony or poem, excuse me, negotiated a peace treaty, or cured a disease. Fear never pulled a family out of poverty or a country out of bigotry. Fear never saved a marriage or a business. Courage did that. Faith did that. People who refuse to consult or cower to their timidities and did those things. These are people who refuse to consult or cower to their timidities to do these things. To be clear, fear serves a healthy function. It is a canary in the coal mine, warning of potential danger. Fear is the appropriate reaction to a burning building or growling dog. Fear itself is not a sin, but it can lead to sin. If we medicate, fear with anger outbursts, drinking binges, sullen withdrawals, self-starvation, or vice-like control, we exclude God from the solution and causes the problem to be worse. So in other words, we really shouldn't drink or eat because we're afraid, because it brings on more problems. We subject ourselves to a position of fear, allowing anxiety to dominate and define our lives. Joy-sapping worries, day-numbing dread, repeated bouts of insecurity that petrifies and paralyzes us. Hysteria is not from God, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7. Fear. Let's think about that. We subject ourselves, allowing anxiety and dominate and define our lives. When we're overtaken with fear, we don't think straight. God doesn't want us to, He wants us to have full possession of our faculties. Fear may fill our world, but it doesn't have to fill our hearts. It will always knock on the door. Just don't invite it in for dinner. And for heaven's sakes, don't offer it a bed for the night. So don't let your fear just overcome you and just let it just abide with you. Don't snuggle up with it. Don't get cozy with fear. We certainly don't mean to, but it happens. We open the door just a crack, and anxiety creeps in. We've all experienced that. Excuse me. It's not a considerate guest. He doesn't care that his companionship stinks. Fear really doesn't feel good, does it? He invites his freeloading pals, which are worry and fear, over to crash on the couch. They want to snuggle up with you too. That old worry and that old fear. When you need help kicking this crew to the curb, just remember this. The eyes of the Lord search the whole earth in order to strengthen those whose heart are fully committed to him. The scripture of hope is, the eyes of the Lord search the whole earth in order to strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to him. Is your heart fully committed to him? Oh, wow. If it is, then you have no need to fear for no reason. As the author said, if there's danger or if there's a burning fire, fear motivates us. It gets us moving. It gets us to the next place. It gives a burst of adrenaline so we can get out of the way or go where we need to go or get away from danger. So fear is appropriate in appropriate circumstances. And our scripture for hope is, the eyes of the Lord search the whole world in order to strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to him. 2 Chronicles 16 and verse 9. And God's promises to us, God's Spirit within me is greater than anxiety, any worry or fear. I can turn to him and he will strengthen me. He will show me what is real and what is true. Let me say that again. God's Spirit within me, within you, is greater than any of the anxiety, any of the things we conjure up in our mind, any worry or any fear, which we sometimes magnify. The more that we think on those things, it just gets bigger and bigger. I can turn to him. We can turn to Jesus, and he will strengthen me. He will show me what is real and what is true. So remember to think on that. To think on and to on 2 Timothy. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. That is 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7. So whenever you start feeling fearful and your mind just gets taken away with that fear or that anxiety, read that scripture, 2 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 7, and ask God to give you that peace, because we all need a sound mind. So it's good being with you today. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you the next time in the next video at Bee's Place. So you be blessed and you have a good day. Bye.